You're going surfing on the internet.
Remember how Dad said music first?
Guess what, fellers? It's video game time. It's video game time. Don't hack me. You guys just saw my dots. Don't hack my dots. Don't hack them. I've said you can't, and now you can't. It occurs to me that this game is kind of a candle game, isn't it? Wouldn't you say? Yes, candle. Yeah, I would say so. Let me get into the game and figure out where a candle cam would go so it's not blocking anything. Because this game has a lot of shit on the screen. I panicked for a second. I was like, who the fuck is this? That's right. I made an alt on another server so that I could go to somebody's eternal bonding ceremony. I forgot, though. I just straight up forgot. So I missed it. I got distracted doing something else, and then I looked at the clock and panicked. But yeah, the potato looks different. Wait, what? I think I need to change data centers. I'm trying to remember where to do that. There it is. Getting. God, there's our guy. There's our boy. Remember when you played 14 with Bruce? I was on Leviathan at the same time when seeing you and Bruce randomly run past me every 10 to 15 minutes. That was fun. That was fun. It's a bit of a shame he didn't stick with it, but it's not his kind of game. If he got the most views he ever got, he would definitely keep playing it, but he's definitely more audience driven. And I don't think like I wonder. Ooh. Much has happened while you were away. To help those such as yourself reacclimate to the ever-changing realm, the 12 have prepared a most generous boon, the Returnus Bounty. Accepting this divine aid will provide you with the tools required to make a quick return to form. Oh, yeah, I don't need this. I mean, I should probably accept it, but I don't need it. I gotta turn the scenario guide back on. So I know where to go. I guess I'll just do this stuff for a while. I think I have do I need to set a point in Revenant's Toll? Am I gonna be going there a lot? What are you doing to me? How dare you do this? All right, it's one of those jams up a little louder. Oh, I'm gonna have to remember how to play. It's good stuff, though. It always feels good coming home. Oh, yeah. Adventurer plates. Man, I don't even know where that's hidden. I'll see if I can find it organically. It'll be like an adventurer. Oh, man. These are some buttery frame rates, though. Holy cow. Oh. I mean, it's an old game. It ought to run really well, but I'm just, like, going back and playing a bunch of games with my new motherboard setup. It's like, it really is like night and day sometimes. Triple Triad! What are you up to in Final Fantasy today? Playing them cards. It's time to play Triple Triad. Did you stream your 6.0 playthrough? I did, yeah. Yeah, actually, most of it. I think there might be a chunk I just played on my own, but yeah. Oh, jeez. Wait, Fallen Ace. I don't want this card on a Fallen Ace. A rank one side can flip an A. Rank A. Okay. Devilish placer. I should look at their deck more when I play cards. I just kind of go for it. Not a lot of strategy to my game, really. Damn it. No new card, whatever. Final Fantasy has a lot on screen. WoW always seemed cleaner, but fuck that whole company. Final Fantasy's UI is pretty utilitarian. It's a lot of grids and boxes. I kind of appreciate that. I guess the class gauge is a little ornate, but it doesn't really. At least the white mage one doesn't really blend in with anything. All right, let's get some cut scenes. Oh boy, tea and snacks. That's how the action is taking off. If you wanted to clickbait this title, it would need to say, Homeless Potato Saves the World, Inspirational, in parentheses, You Will Cry. Oh my gosh. Food. Finally, they're doing it. Final Fantasy XIV is realizing its true calling. Modeling a bunch of food. Low-poly video game food.
It's so much quieter these days without everyone around.
What's up, Hog Wilden? Engage anime mode. Kick back.
Not that I'm pining for your return, you understand. I have my sources, and I know that each and every one of you is doing well and keeping busy with your endeavors. Meanwhile, I'm left with a surplus of free time and the question of how to make the most of it. What about you? Any plans for the immediate future?
Oh boy, a dialogue option. Stretch those fingers out, folks. You don't want to get a cramp. I'm picking a dialogue option. Nice anime guy tough hair. Thank you. Tough guy anime hair. Anime tough guy hair. There we go. That's what you said. Yes, that's what I'm going for. I wanted to look tough. And I think I do. I think I'm pretty intimidating. Pretty tough guy. Fucking who cares?
I hope you weren't thinking of asking me for advice. Though if you are open to suggestions, I might have one for you. You fought bravely and selflessly, helping those in need and saving our star from unimaginable threats.
I really love that the snacks are in every camera shot.
For your deeds, you've been hailed as the champion of Eorzea and a host of other incredible things. But why not put those titles aside for a while? Acquit yourself as a simple adventurer again and travel the world in search of wonder.
Oh, gotta go back to level 1, bro. Right. Who knows what mysteries are still waiting to be discovered?
Oh, that's the spirit. I can feel from here the blazing fire that just lit in your belly. Now, all you need is a destination.
Don't get it in your drink.
If you're having trouble deciding, just leave it to me.
Yeah, the mouthing. I love it. I always hear like like Simlish.
Out there. That's where you should go next.
All right.
I doubt you were able to squeeze in a proper tour of Radzatan the last time you were there. What with the burning skies and
I
rampaging
was
monsters
just
and so
there.
And I'm sure Ritra would
I was there.
see you.
You're telling me to go back. You made me spend 1,000 gil.
The Empire's presence in the region was always a deterrent to exploration.
Damn it.
So if you've a mind to sail that sea, now's your chance.
I think it's my home point though.
Just think of all the new experiences you could have.
I could fish. Look. Oh.
Tell me, have you been to the ruins beneath the waters of the Bounty? As the bearer of Azem's crystal, you may consider your duty to see at least that much.
Uh-oh. He's jokerizing us from beyond the grave. We're gonna go get dark and twisted.
That's an adventurer ready to take on the world. In anticipation of an occasion like this, I was planning to gift you a new set of traveling clothes, but it's still a work in progress.
All right. Oh yeah, Catherine, you were asking
Much longer now, though,
with bewilderment why they're British.
Last few bits sewn up before you can finish another cup of tea.
I wonder that too. To an American sensibility, certainly everything that's sort of there's definitely association with British with like performative thespian kind of qualities, Shakespeare. And Final Fantasy XIV is certainly a melodrama. So there is sort of a weird cultural crossover there. Yeah, stage acting, Hezokyo. I've wondered why that always is British. It's like somehow it's associated with like posh and prim, full-on thespian playwright acting. Fantasy equals accents equals British. Yeah, that's also part of it. I mean, we're in castles and stuff. So it is, the actual voice actors. Oh, okay. Are stage actors. That also makes sense. Yeah. It's an interesting thing. I'm curious how much of it is just for effect, how much of it is like deeply thought about lore.
Stitch in here and trim in there, knot the threads with love and care. Just a little more to go. I'm sure you're still brimming with excitement. I'm one with the needle. See how the fabric surrenders to my whims. Don't worry. I'll make sure the lining has plenty of pockets for all your little treasures. I swear adventurers are worse than children when it comes to hoarding every feather and leaf and animal hide they come across.
Don't look at me like that. Makes me uncomfortable.
Oh, we mustn't forget the waterproofing. Gods forbid you forget to disrobe before plunging into the sea, or a river, or a piping hot bath.
I feel directly attacked by that comment. Yeah, there's a lot of like... There's a fair amount of like fourth wall breakage or like acknowledging video game tropes inside the lore kind of thing. Destiny does it too, which is fun. I think it's because there are lore reasons that explain a lot of the video game aspects of what you do, like respawning and stuff like that. Magic. I think, well, there is vaguely an in-lore explanation of why there are, like, multiple Warriors of Light. It kinda sorta acknowledges the fact that it is an MMO, and that you are the savior of your game. But there are others, and other games. Oh, so there's a new... Oh! Ooh, title card. Love it. With a crossfade. Tasteful crossfade to the title card. I'm gonna nod respectfully down there at that title card. Hey, good job. Good job, title card. Wait, no, wrong direction. Hey, hey over there, title card. Nice job.
Ah, you're awake.
Oh, she spiked the T. That's what happened. I like how she was muttering at her sewing in
My
such a pleasant
apologies.
way.
I do get a little carried away with my sewing.
Little Cloudiroth nodded off in his chair.
You seem awfully cheerful. Pleasant dream? Or are you just looking forward to the next chapter of your grand saga? Either way, I promise to provide you with new apparel, and so I shall. If you'll accompany me to the Diamond Forge, we can put the finishing touches on your outfit. Shall we?
Do I get to pick the fringe? Oh, but it has my name monogrammed into the front. Or, it just says, "Here comes a special boy," in like really loud text. Imagine 3 feet of adventure pounding up to you, wearing a big baggy "Here comes a special boy" t-shirt. He has that innocent sparkle in his eyes. I mean, I guess the weapon I have now has a glow on it, but that's probably not as cool as other weapon effects. Not glamour plates, adventurer plates. Where am I going? Speak with Tataru at the Diamond Forge. Oh, it's on the other side. The bib with your name on it. Be kind to me. The robe is so off-white it looks like you rolled around on the ground in it. Yeah, I suppose. I've just never washed it. You supposed to? I figure if I'm casting healing magic, it's probably, you know, curing my clothes too. Hey, what's up, Malcolm? Wow, it really is just like de-leveled warrior clothes. Or de-leveled adventurer clothes. They could have at least thrown some RGB on it. Do I at least get to... No? Okay. Okay. I guess they're like, hey, for the next... Like, you could use this to glamour plate if you wanna... You want the illusion of having, like, level 1 gear. Yeah, casket. This is... I don't know if this is... This wasn't patch 6.0. Huh. Jesus Christ. What is this? The Unending Codex. Is this straight up like a master lore collection? Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, what? Why are there only 3 things in it? What the heck is this? How do you add to it? 1 second. Entries for prominent terms of characters will be added to Codex as you progress through the main scenario quests. Oh. It just starts from now? Okay. What about all the lore I've already encountered? Oh, I gotta drop wave on Fujian Loon over there. Dropping some elephant squats. Nice. I really hope they go hard with that Codex. I think it'll help a lot. And I think it'll help players get more value out of all the effort that they invest in developing the story and keeping it consistent. Time for New Game Plus to get all the lore now. Oh my god, is that how that works? Oh my god, I forgot about that. Yeah, there is New Game Plus. Oh jeez. New Game Plus is actually a pretty cool feature. It seems like overly formal in the way that a lot of things in Final Fantasy XIV tend to be. Let me get an elephant back in there. The only Codex stuff is purely the 6.1 MSQ. Okay, that makes more sense. Or it's, yeah, a little more sense. Glad they added it. That's awesome. Now I have to go back to Thabnair. Or Ilzabard. What? Yeah, whatever. Wait. Ah! Wait a minute. Yeah. That's working the angles right there. Yeah, the music's so good. That's what it's all about. Now we're back to, like, conversation music that's been in the game for 13 billion years. It's relaxing, though. Up there? That's pretty cool. There we go. Yeah, a little squirrel pal. Nutkin. Alright, I gotta get this guy some booze, apparently. In an event. They get pretty inventive, or they're getting pretty crafty with the scripting tools they have. Sometimes it's nothing, though. Sometimes it's like, find the guy, and then it just shows you a room, and there's a guy just sitting at a table, and then you just move the cursor onto him, and it's like, bang, wow, you did it! And then the story keeps going. It's so weird. I mean, the proliferation of minigames is sort of a Final Fantasy thing, so I accept it, and it's like, it's either that or you're just thumbing through more text. How much is the game to get? It's actually free to start. You can play the full, like, you can play the full 2.0 and 3.0 story chunks, which is a lot. And then, yeah, if you buy the game later, you get access to the rest of it. And you can play more of the newer content. Oh, it's all the way up to 3.5. Cool. More lore. Dude's just dropping lore for no reason. Actually, I guess I specifically am asking about lore. I gotta do what Emmett Selk told me to do. What's up, CCT? Oh, I'm double donging hard today. I'm playing the most double dong video game that's ever been. Music is so quizzical. Yeah. We have, I guess planning is afoot. We're getting up to some hijinks. Getting drunk and the professor's telling me about treasure. Cloudiroth kicking his little feet. Yeah. I love how his feet dangle out of every chair for grown-ups. No stranger to peril. Gonna get a rundown of the lore in this game from the lore master himself. Oh boy, where we're at right now? Let me think. Just beat up despair. Flew to the edge of space, the edge of reality, and punched despair in the face. Beat it up. This halted or paused the destruction of the reality as we know it. That now exists in like a fractured multiverse kind of thing. So, I think that's where we're at. When do we kill chaos? We kind of did. There was pretty much the grand Final Fantasy blowout at the end of the last expansion, where you beat up a concept in in alternate dimensions. Chaos. Here to kill chaos. Give her a little wink. The longer the wink, the more charming it is. The best winks are at least 15 seconds long. Okay. I've learned about lore and treasure, but there's someone else I gotta talk to learn even more lore. Darfi? Dance. On a little stool and I'm still not as tall. Ooh. Oh, does anyone in chat know how expensive houses are? I really don't have that much money. Probably can't even remotely afford it. But it would be fun to try. Oh, my little power waddle. Yep. 500,000? Yeah, I don't... I thought they were more expensive than that.
Ashal, please! You must let me have that treasure map!
Let me, I have that. Maybe not. 1.5 million to 50 million, depending on size. That's more what I thought. In California, we're like 700K.
What's all this about?
Where's the Los Angeles
My
of Final
mother
Fantasy
and father
XIV?
was slaughtered by monsters. My baby sister, still too young to fend for herself. Can you spare us no kindness? So, you hope to find your fortune? And what? You expect me to surrender my wares for pity's sake?
Oh, if you do that conversation differently, Asma's harder to find. Oh, that's kind of cool too, huh? I didn't know that.
As I thought. Come back when you've more than rags to your name. This is no mere treasure map. It is a guide to the vaults of Arzadal III, one of the great satraps of Radzat Han, and a direct descendant of Alzadal Khan.
What a pose,
To Alzadal's legacy.
man.
So he says. A fake, I'd wager.
This is no fake. The parchment is marked with an arcane glyph of passage. You may find the ruins hidden in the bounty, but you won't be setting foot inside without this in your possession. A priceless artifact it is, discovered amongst the rubble in the aftermath of the final days, and lovingly restored by yours truly. This map is the key to fabulous riches, and I'll be the king of fools to simply give it away.
My dude pogged. He pogged hard.
No such king boy. Your scrawny-eyed had never returned with that treasure alive.
Roasted.
Oh, cruel fate! Why must you tempt me with wealth I am powerless to claim?
Oh, cruel fate.
How I shall envy the one who purchases that precious map! Whatever they pay will be but pittance against the golden hoards they stand to uncover.
Say no to golden hordes. Ooh, our favorite broody guy is here. Final Fantasy Batman.
What of you, sir? Fighting man of your stature would surely relish the challenge of recovering Alzadal's lost fortune.
A fortune, you say?
If I had but the strength to seize that treasure, my starving sister would never want for food.
I'll take it. Will this cover the price?
Sounds like an adventure in the making.
Well met, my friend.
Ah, we're back on the beach.
Someone is dressed for adventure. The
This is a very Chrono Cross sounding piece of music.
Knowing you, I suspect there's more to your plans than sightseeing and shopping. Ruins beneath the Bounty. Curious. And here I've acquired a map to just such a site.
Hope there's a penis drawn on it. Yeah. Dick butt.
With that sale, I do believe I've earned the rest of the day off. Thank you for your patronage, sir, but if you'll excuse me.
You needn't mind us.
Height difference is a little extreme here.
And now I fleece one of the heroes of the final days. Pray the sisters were looking elsewhere.
This map may or may not be genuine. Either way, we'll need a ship to find out for sure.
Good cool looking map.
Lest you misunderstand, I seek the treasure not for myself.
It would be pretty fun to try to find treasure in real life, I think. Get on a
Such
boat,
fortune truly
pack some
exists,
lunches,
then it could help ease the struggles of those who lost their loved ones in the final days.
try to follow a map to some cool place.
I
Maybe
hope
there's
to
a
do
cave
for
there.
Fafnir what you and Alphino did for the Alamegans when you recovered the Mad King's trove.
Treasure chests.
Come now. You know Alphino needs little encouragement when it comes to recounting the tales of your shared exploits.
Exactly, Joe. The lost city of Margaritaville.
That boy in the bazaar was clearly an accomplice of the merchant.
You run to the stern of a boat as a
Role was to
giant,
draw the
like,
attention of the crowd and add
ice
weight to the
blender
merchant's
crests the
claims.
horizon. My god.
Transparent act for the most part. It was not all mummery. The
We
need
found it.
to provide for his sister rang true enough.
We found Flavor Town.
Thus, if some portion of the profits end up in that waif's pockets, then I will consider it money well spent. Whether the map leads us to the vault or not.
There's treasure out there. The problem is finding it is insanely hard. It's not like Uncharted where you just solve a riddle and find treasure.
Coming along, yes?
Yeah, I mean, there's been centuries of humans scouring the planet for treasure because searching for treasure is awesome. Like the best of the best. The best that humans can think of and do and search and find has been searched and found. So unless you're better than everyone at finding treasure. I bet I could be, though. I know I would. Right away. Give me a treasure map, I'll find that treasure. Other people wouldn't, like there'd be a riddle where you have to play Tetris or something and I'd be so good at it. Nobody else would be as good at it.
Let's see about securing a vessel.
What about... Oh my god. What about a heist or like an adventure movie where everyone has skills and like there's like... Yeah, it's like a Jumanji-style adventure movie. There's like a big guy and then like a nerd or whatever. There needs to be a gamer. Like we have to bring the gamer along. Like it's a heist, right? We have to use the gamer to play Tetris to get us inside the vault. I'm gonna be honest, Law Dog, I never once found a treasure. I feel like it's a lot of work. Yeah? There was a point where I found a lotto ticket on the ground that was worth $6. Because I guess the person didn't actually like read the instructions or whatever. So I found, that's treasure. Took it to a gas station, exchanged it for money, immediately spent it on a video game rental, but I can't remember which one. I bet it was a good one though. So that was, that was a pretty good day. I'm pretty proud of myself on that one. Isn't this a plot from Futurama and Fry doing Space Invaders? Yeah, pretty much. Actually, yeah. Pretty similar. I found a $20 bill outside a Subway restaurant in the snow. Alright. What did you spend it on? Yeah, I forgot about the spirit dog. Weird plot, like weird thing, this character. Didn't have to... I wonder what the design process was. I can't remember the name of the god doggy. I got a cool CSGO knife recently from a loot crate. Is that treasure? Yes. It's actually interesting to think about it. I wondered about, like, digital archaeology or digital treasure hunting, where you, like, go to a dump or, like, a electronic recycling place and just bulk buy a bunch of old hard drives, scour through them for, like, wallet IDs to crypto wallets or Steam accounts with digital assets on them that are worth money now. I wonder what the return would be on that, and how cyberpunk would that be for your job to just be running a farm that's like scouring hard drives for lost currency. Barfstep, thank you for the sub. Thank you for the resub. Found an unused condom on the sidewalk right outside my old apartment once. Is that treasure? It's risky treasure. Maybe the real treasure could be a child. A guy that I worked with did a real cool thing to bond with his adopted child. He collected a bunch of those $1 coins that almost look goldish. He then went around burying them all around our local town and then drew up a treasure map afterward. He made a big show to his adopted kid of finding the treasure map and went on a long full-day excursion to dig it all up. That is so cool. Oh, man. What a fun idea. That's delightful. Poor ragged waif has a conscience. That's really wholesome. Doing cool shit for your kids is super dope. It really is. I really enjoy stories like that. Trying to warn us. You're familiar with Brady Haran? Huh. He runs the number file channel and objectivity. Huh. He hires... What? Wait. What's a hot stopper? I need a hand with all our treasure. God, we're gonna be rich. This wave calling you friendless? Yeah. This is getting weird. We're getting pitied by a waif. Wait, do you actually get to choose? I feel like Thancred. Eorzea is a little flowery. Ishol is awesome. I like Gratia. Everyone likes Gratia. Trials. Let's go with the Oh, is this it's part of the trust system? Maybe not. I saw that they added trust for all of the dungeons, going back to 2.0. It's crazy that now you can fully play Final Fantasy XIV, play all the story and all the content, and never ever play with another human. It is officially the biggest RPG. I feel comfortable saying that now. Now that you can play it 100% single player. Oh, not quite fully yet? Oh, is there still some stuff? Okay, maybe I misread then. I thought it was all of it. I guess there's still raids. I don't think you can do with trust. Only the first 2.0 content. Okay. All right, I see. So they're rolling it out. They're eventually going to cover the game with it. All right, all right. Click on this hot stopper. What the? Wait, that's what those are called? Those little guys? So he just hides these things around and people find him? Huh. Yeah, I guess those are pretty durable. They stop the hot from escaping. Yeah, it makes sense. I never thought about it. Toe Jam Jimbo, hello. What's up? Playing the biggest anime. The vibes are relaxed. Hopefully once I uncork, I think there's like a new alliance raid. I don't know how long it's gonna take to get to that, but it's gonna be some lore and some chit chatting until that happens. I wanted to check. Okay, it's like V-synced, but still. Yeah, well, God, everything just ran a little shitty on my last motherboard. It's so frustrating that it, all this time spent, all this time wasted. Holy shit. All this time wasted on suboptimal frame rates. I guess so wait a minute. Where is he in the source? Because you can just go to the Crystal Tower and transfer that way. Can you ask a question? Yes, you can. Is 14 currently on maximum settings? For me, yeah. As high as it can go. I mean, it's a pretty game because of its art direction, but it is technologically pretty behind at this point. So it's got it where it counts, but luckily I think with the next expansion they are working on an engine and graphics overhaul. You can get to the point of running MSQ again. Those have been made more engaging than just mindless rushes like they were. Really? How? What did they do? I'm trying to remember where the Crystal Tower is in the source. It doesn't matter. Whatever. I'll just pay the money. Oh, I have enough to buy a house? Is it too late to try to put down money for one? Oh, you mean they reworked the dungeon? Sorry. I thought you meant roulettes specifically they made more engaging. Maybe I'm misunderstanding. Has an MMO ever actually gone through a graphical overhaul? Yeah, World of Warcraft. I thought they have added features and enhanced their core client. They posted some teasers of it, but they want to finish Endwalker and post Endwalker content. Okay. I'll have to look up those teasers. That's exciting. Yoshi P said the devs are pretty overworked. I can imagine. They should be able to sleep. I can't imagine what... Like... They over-deliver a lot in terms of the volume
my good man.
of content they make and the speed they make it.
Would you be so kind as to...
So hopefully they get to sleep in
Pleasant surprise.
someday.
I wish you had sent word ahead. I thought I was having visions for a moment there.
Okay. They made some of the boss fights more engaging, changed the routing of the dungeons. That's really cool. Oh, Barfstep, thanks for the
Slow and
resub.
steady. Raha and I have been compiling old records of the students' activities.
I'm kind of hoping with the
Created
next
several accounts
expansion,
in the archives of Numenon and added them to the collection we recovered from the Isle of Vow.
I'm hoping in the next expansion maybe these tracks get swapped around.
Judging by the progress we've made thus far, sorting this pile will keep us occupied for days to come.
There's like there's a slate of like conversation and
What
environment
brings you
music
to the annex, my friend.
has been used
Surely
for a
you
long
haven't come all
time.
this way just to watch us shuffle dusty papers around.
Yoshi made a big deal about warning that the patch schedules were going to start taking longer to allow devs more downtime. People were thinking months, and they said just 2 extra weeks.
Third.
The Japanese work ethic.
And you're looking for companions to join you on this expedition.
Yeah, but the thing is, like, it sounds like Yoshi P is such a surgical
I
producer
would dearly
that
love
2 extra
your
weeks
company
will
for
actually allow him
once,
to open up
but I'm
time for
afraid
people to
I'm
relax
committed
and
to another task. On the subject
go
of
home.
which, I had hoped to ask for your assistance.
What's up, Thrill Ho? Thrill Who? Thrillo? Oh, he's Arthur fisting. He's doing the wiggle.
Then again, it's not so urgent that it can't wait until you've returned.
You have to pee? What's going on?
You should go, Raha. I'll stay here and mind the shop, as it were.
Oh, he really wants to adventure.
Are you sure? I'd hate to leave you short-handed.
I'm sure. Just try to be back before too many moons have passed.
Well, I guess we're off on another adventure already. Have you asked anyone else to come along?
Ah, adventures.
Then might I suggest we invite your Stola?
That was my thought, too.
Ever since the Scions disbanded, she spent most of her time cloistered within the Great Google Library, hoping to piece together a method to traverse the rift.
Found another planet.
It would seem, however, that whatever wisdom she sought there was not to be
That's an
found.
expensive teleport, my man.
She arrived in Charlian the other day.
I gotta pay property taxes now.
Briefly before she began her search of Numenor.
Where do you go to try to win a house lottery?
What you've told us of
Is it over?
Alzadal's
I think I asked this
extraordinary
before,
feats,
but I wasn't looking
I
at
do
chat.
believe your Stola would be more than interested to hear what you have to say.
All right, let's go to the damn moon then. Fuck it. Oh wait, no, I have to go back.
Splendid. Then let us head to the archives at once.
I have to go to another dimensions moon, I think.
Wait, before you go. I have another potential member to volunteer, if you
The housing stuff is just postponed? Okay.
Eorzea.
Oh,
He sent the students a request for materials, you see.
where do you go for
Treatises
that?
on the architecture of treasure vaults and the like.
Does the game play like most other MMOs, like cooldowns and stuff? Yes. It is exactly that. It is the most that.
The Loperites are looking
300%
to make
that.
improvements to their own creation and wish to learn more about how we build things down here.
House lottery ends
Why not take
Wednesday, but they are
Eorzea with
postponing
you?
everything,
Let him
including the
study
next one, until bugs
Alzadal's
are
legacy
fixed. Okay.
firsthand.
I'll look it up. I'll look it up on the Final Fantasy XIV website for
None
specifics
can
about
deny the benefit of seeing something with
how to try for one. I wouldn't mind having a house. Throwing some. I have like furniture and
If
stuff.
our expedition leader
Scott.
has no objections. I say we extend Eorzea an invitation once we've spoken with your Stola.
It'll look like a week 1 Animal Crossing home, you know, where it's just whatever you won. Whatever you won in the corn toss is what goes in the corner.
Safe travels, you two. But don't forget, I'd still like your help with that other matter I mentioned.
Other matter.
Right. Then it's off to the library.
Just go to the placard in front of the plots. It also shows everyone who's bidding on that property so you know what your chances are. Oh, okay. Lottery is better than Extreme Ultimate Savage Housing. It certainly sounds that way. I would never in a million years think that I could participate in that, but I feel compelled to try. I also have to remember how to get there. It's so I can go here. That's my free company spot. How do you get to the real estate place where the houses are? I'm trying to remember. Oh, okay. It's connected to each major city and then teleport to housing wards? Okay. You played Ghost Recon Wildlands? I did a little bit, Toe. I didn't find a whole lot about that game that was super interesting to me. So I didn't put a whole lot of time into it, but I had some fun while I was playing it. It was fun with people. Ishgard has the new plots. Is that where it's like most likely to be able to get a spot, basically? Lavender Beds is the housing in Gradania? Lavender Beds, you say? Maybe it's on the Ethernet. Oh, it's just here? Oh, there it is. Okay. Jeez. So does this mean they're... Okay, if they're not owned, it'll just show up like this? Man. Rough out there, huh? Class 6 are open for individuals. Oh, okay. Man. Gotta go to the big sleep. Alright, Catherine. Oh, I'm gonna go to Ishgard. Well, sleep well. I think right now is the only claiming period. You cannot even bid if every... You cannot even bid... Oh, it's only the claiming period. You cannot bid even if everything was working. I could be wrong, though. That's fine. I'm just kind of, I'm just looking around. I'm just investigating. Okay, so you can... Basically, you can buy housing here since the restoration finished. Is that the idea? That's a neat way to do it. You have to unlock the Ishgard housing district, too. Oh, jeez. It's just some talking, maybe. I gotta go get these forms stamped. Imagine all the houses that are owned by people who haven't played in years wasted. Yeah, is there... So there's no, like, tax or upkeep before your house gets released? It's just there forever? Oh boy, minigames? Houses get demolished if you don't sign in for a certain period. They had suspended that for COVID. Ah. Okay, thank you. Music blew up. Holy cow. I'm so inspired. You think, is it not this quest, Teton? It's called A Home in the Firmament. Certainly seems like it would be, but who knows? Maybe this is something else. Oh, this is the one. This has to be the one, right? It even had a little plus sign on it. Can you sell a house? You like get money back out of it? Has the best hot springs and swimming pool. Ishgard pool is pretty nice though. You guys talking about the perks, the amenities? Anyone in chat want to sell a house? No, I was thinking more for my sake. Speak with Francel in the broom. Speak to Francel in the broom. You got it. You got a quest log. I'm not asking for no streamer handout here. This game is complex as Path of Exile. I guess I don't know how complex Path of Exile is. I've been playing it a bit, but I'm still just going through the story. I haven't hit endgame yet. I'm in chapter 7. Act 7. 6. 6 or 7. I'm close to 7. I think it's just 6, though. Here you are, Francel in the broom. In the firmament, the sky's the limit. Why am I shilling for the firmament? Maybe they'll give me a house. You can demolish your house and sell the housing permit, but you can't sell the plot. Huh. So you buy the plot and the house permit separately? I don't know anything about this. I shouldn't be pursuing something I'm so ignorant about. Yeah, this isn't player housing. This is about storyline moving some of the poor, disadvantaged people of Ishgard. Yeah, but I think it's probably going to unlock housing for me. It's going to unlock something. What they've started doing, which is really nice, is if a side quest, if there's a chain, whatever you need is usually unlocked by the first quest. So you just have to kind of get an intro to the story and then telling you what, like, well, here's the story we're gearing up for. But then if you want to just move on after you've unlocked your feature, you usually can. But yeah, I have no idea. Gotta take it on faith with this game sometimes. Oh, I gotta give people flyers. Telling them to move to the new housing development. Oh, okay, it's this quest. I think it starts from the guy by the Ishgard Aetheryte. Ascending to the Imperium. Well, look at that. This is the wrong one. Okay. Hold on a second. Yeah, there it is. You are correct. Ah, Gone Delimbaud. We're old friends. Ah. Tomlin in the broom. The one you're on is part of the Ishgard restoration quest line, I think. There's a lot going on. Yeah. That's why it can be a little, sometimes there can be so much content that becomes a weird distraction. Because it becomes hard to find the exact thing that you want to do or that you think you want to do. Got a faux hawk. The Ishgardian restoration quests are some really enjoyable, cozy stuff, though. Yeah? Aw. I guess it is the most, like, it's a pure humanitarian storyline. I really like that the game's story and scope covers the recovery of areas after whatever happens there. After all the wizards blow everything up, there's still a lot of like, well, I guess we have to replant all the farms. Excuse me. At first, people were buying up 3 to 4 plots at once and selling them as commodities. Square Enix saw that and put a swift stop to it. The 14 housing market was getting just as bad as the current IRL housing market. That makes sense. Yeah, using houses as investments. Yeah, I get why they wouldn't do it, and I'm glad that they don't, I guess. Or that there's no direct way to do it. A nominal fee for plots of land or apartments you purchase. I just need a studio apartment to dump my like tables and rugs in, and paintings. And paintings. Report back to Gondelimbaud. Walk out. Need to teleport. I think I can walk out. There we go. Broken Reel. Thank you very much for the resub. Thank you for the 26 months. Been a delightful 26 months. I get very cozy feelings when I see numbers around 2 years ago, which is basically when I kicked this up a notch, started doing it more, mostly every day. I think you can get an apartment if that's all you want. Oh. Well, that's right. It's a good way to start, right? I should just start that way. Why fight over houses? I don't even know what I'm doing. I'll just get a nice apartment, put up my wall scrolls. I really like that sound. That bong of unlocking something new. Yoda, thanks for the raid. Alright. Oh, look at this. Look at all of this availability. I don't see anything under 3 million, though. Oh, Vic! Thank you for the resub. 29 months? I'd say that, sure, that qualifies as around 2 years. You were a little early. A little ground floor there. Thank you. Apartments you don't have to fight for. Have some space set up a shrine, all to the dead people you can get paintings of, less gardening if you care about that. Can you actually grow food? I would care about gardening. 3 mil is the cheapest house. Oh, okay. Where do you go for an apartment then? I used to remember. Boy, I used to remember. You need to go to a specified ward. I think there's apartment buildings you can head to. Okay. I probably don't... For like warping purposes, I probably don't want it to be here though. So I'm gonna go back to Gridania. So if you're in a free company with housing, you can have a private room for 300k. For 500k, you can have an apartment, but you need to be second lieutenant or higher in a grand company and have at least one job at level 50. Okay. Trying to remember. Oh, that's... Oh! I can't do this yet. Can't. Can't. Oh, wait. So you... Oh, okay. So you can have multiple photos and then you equip those to your... Okay, I get it. So you can change them really quickly. If you bring up the map, you'll see a little apartment building icon in the housing ward. Okay. Actually, in that case, let me see. Let me actually go to... I go to my free company. And gonna make a lewd adventurer plate. I don't know if I can with potato. Or the other way to say it is, every single one is going to be lewd because it's potato. Like over here? Haunted house. Ooh. Oh man, I love these things. Yeah. I guess it's supposed to scare away deer. Music is really cozy. Oh. I haven't really checked this place out. Nice pole down here. Nice books. Hey, what's up, even Steven? It's called a deer scare? Well, that makes sense. Ooh. Those additional chambers are where you can get a room in FC just tied to FC. Okay. I think I do have... Oh, wait, hold on. Ethereal wheel? No. Yeah, because I have private chambers, but I don't think I've done anything in here. Yeah. Maybe I put down flooring and that's it? Hmm. So I guess I have to use... Okay. Let me use the bell to get all of my like room stuff, then just throw it all around in my stupid room. Guess the bell was outside. Yeah, I feel like a little Onberry. What the? Oh, there. I'm trying to remember which one of my retainers has all the all this stuff. Well, not this one. I don't. Maybe I sold it all. I definitely did that recently, where I was just like, I have been holding on to this stuff forever, and none of it is doing anything. I'll just sell it. I'll never have a house. I don't care. Oh wait, no, hold on. Some items. Chocolate fountain. Can you have a planter or something in your room? Yeah, I think I sold a lot of stuff. But that's okay. Because this retainer was like, was filled. And I was like, maybe I should go ahead and get an apartment. This will encourage me to do so. Maybe? like that he rides on my head after a while. Apartments are safe from the 30-day house demo rule. Okay. Cool. Oh wait, how do you use it? Oops. Is there like a mode you have to get into to place stuff? Gotta open up the housing menu first. Yeah. I gotta do that. Ah. 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 Doink. Here we go. Now I'm making a variety of horrible decisions about, so pathetic. Place all of my things on the floor. Go. There we go. Very good. And then the coup de grace, a chocolate fountain in the middle of the floor. There we go. Beautiful. Wait, why can't I... Oh, the window. I can't use the window? I guess those aren't windows. Cool. Look at all these nice things I have. Hello, welcome. Help yourself to some chocolate. Nom 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 nom. It is sublime. I throw the best house parties. Oh, this old thing? Well, that's just my photo of a wing. I have a giant wing painting for some reason. Look at it though, isn't it impressive? Yeah, I probably got that when I beat up a dragon or something. I had to stack 2 ladders to hang that up there. It was really dangerous, but I did it. Because I thought everyone would be impressed. Jeez. Wait, I have cards! There's no way. Yeah. I already have these. Damn. Those materia I haven't used. Okay, beautiful. I've left my mark. Need some milk crates and a mattress on the floor to really sell the bachelor studio lifestyle. Yeah. A really expensive gaming setup? Yeah. A $2,000 TV on a stack of cardboard boxes. That's real gamer culture right there. I have to warp to the moon. Put check marks on collectible items you've already acquired. Finally. Collect. Like in your inventory? I'm trying to figure out if you've already acquired something. Like just like the furniture stuff? I guess they're all collectibles. I really should have used the Ethernet, but I just wanted to run. Wanted to stretch the old legs. Also, this music is great. You'll never get over my little character. Yeah, he's great, isn't he? It is. I do really enjoy my stupid character. And it's been a big factor of why I enjoy this game. A little tooltip will have a check mark. Those cards in your inventory, for example. Oh, look at that. Yeah, okay. Thank you. Maybe now's the time. Your plate is not currently visible. Make it visible. Okay. Oh, this is so fun. This reminds me of like, Final Fantasy 11. Unlike the weird effort they put into the UI and styling of that game. That weird launcher, they built a whole launcher for the game in like 2011. No, wait, what year was that? No, that was like 2004. It seemed like they wanted to have more games run on that weird service, but oh baby, no, don't do this to me. No, all the patterns and the colors. Oh. Okay, hold on. I mean, it's always going to be white mage. Always. What the hell? Never really cared about titles till now. You're white. Bug Boy? I mean, Bug Boy's pretty good. Gentleman? Playstyle. Oh. Look at all this. Oh, wow. You can set your active hours? That's so rad. I gotta take a photo. I gotta take a really gross photo. Gigi's best friend. Yeah. I bet Cloudiroth and Gigi would have a good relationship. In the last 20 years since 11's release, we've had 4 mainline FFs. 20 years. Yeah, it's been slow, huh? Square, like most first-party Japanese devs, got really rocked in the like early 2010s with, or like actually the mid-aughts with the transition to HD gaming. They just didn't really scale up as fast as all the other regions did. They seem to be recovering a great deal, and it seems to be largely based around their acceptance of the Unreal Engine, or just partnering with tech partners to get games out the door. All right, let's see here. Okay. Ugh. Oh, okay. Oh boy, there's a lot going on here, isn't there? Pretty good music to do this to. Sparkles are good. Oh my gosh, you can change the lighting. So far in this 14th stream, we watched Lawrence drop a bunch of random crap in his room and now do the 14 equivalency of going to the DMV and getting a new license. Pretty much. I don't know. I think this is more like going to a Purikura booth or something like that. This is like you're in a Dave & Buster's. Okay. Feeling pretty good about this. This is a good start. This is a good start. Can you save multiple expressions? Or is it just this one? Wow, the hair jiggled. You look like Lalafell Space Dandy? Hell yeah. Okay, and then you can add another one here. Ah, okay. Ah, great, okay. Neat, I get it. Pretty easy to get good shots. Oh, I was hoping that the hat or the hair would cast a shadow on the face. Ah, alas. Here we go. Have you done the new Crystalline Conflict PvP? It's super fun. Really like the new skills. You have to go to Wolf's Den and unlock it, then update your PvP hotbar to see lots of the plates. Yeah, I've seen a lot of screenshots on the Final Fantasy subreddit. What? How do you set the photo? There we go. There we go. It's a good start. It's a good starting plate. Alright with that. Alright, story. How does so is there a different set of skills you use in PvP? Is it just like an entirely different skill? Oh, why am I, wait. It is down here. Like you have to go down the elevator or something? No, wait. I went to the wrong spot. Never mind. Take your PvP profile and character menu. Oh. Oh. Huh. Interesting. It's simplified, thank God. Yeah. That is a beautiful, beautiful thing that they did. Just giving you like the core skills. Because yeah, it shouldn't be about having 4 different ways to heal. It should be about heal. Or AoE heal. Each class has 8 to 10 abilities. Some have more, but they mostly take the place of other skills. And you don't need tanks or healers. Everyone heals themselves with recuperate. Oh, okay. Yeah, it seems like I have heals, but it seems like I also have I can cure status, which is probably a big deal in PvP.
I've never known Y'shtola to doze off in the middle of research before.
Yep. So relaxing. Amazing to see a white mage limit break, like a Kamehameha to the face. Are PvP limit breaks different than like PvE limit breaks?
Close my eyes for one moment.
Oh, each class has their own limits. Oh, that's cool. Wouldn't mind throwing a holy beam. You ask, am I happy? I'd say I'm very happy right now.
Ow!
Womp womp. That is creepy though.
How long have you two been here?
To just wake up and have people be there. Ugh. Yeah, that was a good music cut edit gag.
Nor did I want to fall asleep. I must have been studying for 2-3 days straight before exhaustion finally claimed me.
Yeah, I just have to admit, my PC has been running so much better. Like, I was just getting used to a lot of frame blurps and weird irregularities in performance, and it has just been so buttery beautiful
At least.
since swapping around.
To find a simple set of instructions tucked away in some dark corner of the library. So I've been skimming through the stacks, hoping to uncover even a partial mention of any similar feats in the past. A means to travel between worlds exists, and you can be sure I will find a way to employ it. So I promised Runa, but 'twould seem I've set myself a nigh impossible task.
You needn't be so hard on yourself. The leap I made with the Crystal Tower was not achieved in an afternoon. It was the culmination of a collective effort spanning generations.
Oh, you think me discouraged? I assure you, 'tis quite the opposite. A daunting challenge and the time to sink my teeth into it. I feel like a fresh-faced student again.
Everyone in this game is always so uplifting and constructive. People don't complain in Final Fantasy XIV verse.
Indeed. Was there something else you wish to ask of me?
That feeling of fixing slowdowns via either upgrading or troubleshooting is seriously great. Yeah, I'm riding high right now. Because I've been like experiencing it, feeling it, and getting super low-key frustrated with it over the past, I want to say, like 6 months. It's been a long time.
First I've heard of a
and it just like kept getting worse.
to another world.
So it's annoying too because I got like pretty high-grade hardware, and I was always kind of annoyed. It never really felt like it was performing like it was supposed to.
An invitation to delve into one of the world's lingering mysteries.
So yeah.
As if I could refuse.
Good feelings. Yeah, fingers crossed that it applies to the random chunking in Elden Ring. I hope so. I mean, I'm having such a good time in Elden Ring already.
By ship.
That the chunks.
To extend an invitation to
the chunks are almost.
He was in Thalmazane last we heard.
It almost gives it character, you know. FromSoft games always have that little sandpaper to it, that little grit. It's like it's a great meal, and then there's just something that's gritty in the middle of what you're eating, and you're like, ah, what the hell was that? But the rest of it is so good, you just get over it. You forget about it. So yeah, it almost matches the experience. But it is interesting to think about it. If it were a solid 60, I mean, I think it'd be even better if it were higher than 60. Again, FromSoft, we nod politely in your direction. Speak with Eorzea at Thalmazane. Okay, so they're just sending me around to talk to everybody. Why not? I think can I either write down in there? Oh no, it's a different spot. Alright, fine. Last week I was eating with a plastic fork and a regular knife and accidentally ate some of the tines. I've done that. You just like really chomp in there. And just snaps off in your mouth. You feel like an ape. Just finished watching Licorice Pizza. Man, that was a lot of licorice on that pizza. Yeah. That's your review quote? There was a lot of licorice on that pizza. I watched it. It was a fun movie. It was an interesting movie. Gave me some things to think about. Oh wait, you have to go inside. That's right. There's one thing everyone can agree on is that pizza had licorice on it. Oh, you can fly down? Oh, well. I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know what I'm doing here. I shouldn't be trusted with this. Yeah, I'm just a confused potato in a big mixed up world. I love how, yeah, whenever it cuts to me in any cutscene,
Our illustrious
I definitely look as though I'm just happy to be included. That's pretty much
cloaked in the mantle of the
pretty much it.
explorer, fame set aside in thy pursuit of simple adventure.
That was a flying behemoth, Strider.
I am told a new expedition is in the
That's a good point, Teton. I do have an apartment, so technically not homeless. 'Tis good to see you well.
And thee. As ever, thou art the picture of strength.
You've been keeping yourself busy, I trust?
True to our plan, Thancred and I embarked upon a pilgrimage of sorts, with an eye for gauging the state of those lands through which we passed. Our
travels were interrupted, however, by a request for aid from our befurred lunar allies.
Yes, bring the bunnies back. Bring the bunnies back.
The Loperites have been seeking new purpose for the moon. Another role through which it might serve to benefit mankind. The Forum hath been working to advise them in this endeavor, but I return to offer mine own counsel.
One of the new mounts is a level checker from Omega raids that that you show up on the screen. That's right, you like ride inside the TV.
Ah, you have learned of my predicament.
One in the launcher just basically shows like a big fuzzy dude that you just kind of clamp onto the side of, and he rides where you go.
Acquired such knowledge, but the Loperites now stand convinced that adventurers delight in treasure hunts.
Well, we do, so.
Thus, with their newly built wonderland of riches and mystery, do they hope to entice all manner of daring delvers to the moon. So earnest and innocent was their desire to bring joy to the world that I to refuse them my cooperation.
I turned off voice when I'm tabbed out, I guess. Oops! Sorry, I'm trying to look up a picture of it. It's incredible.
This is indeed a most fortuitous opportunity. Thine invitation.
Bill, hold on a minute. Look at this. That could be you. That could be you clamped to the side of this thing. Look at how much fun you could have. Flying so fancy free. Yeah, it's I guess it's a pretty clear reference. But just potato just clamped on the side. I really like the potatoes Lalafell in this game usually have like different mount animations because they're so tiny. The gorilla mount from Ishgard Restoration is the best Lalafell mount. It carries Lala under its arm, just like a little potato, like a little watermelon. Love that stare. Tried to make it creepy looking.
How long hath it been, I wonder, when last our actions were not impelled by fate or desperation?
Aye. Though I cherish the Scion's accomplishments, 'tis pleasant to not have the weight of the world upon our shoulders for a change.
Counting Istinian, we number 5 now, yes? Without knowing what traps or perils await unwary feet, we may be wise to refrain from recruiting others.
I agree. Between us, we should have the skills to handle whatever situation may arise. Shall we be on our way?
Oh my god. So this is the gorilla mount? Just it's trooped. There's I really like the one, there's like a mechanical hand that basically picks me up and drags me around.
What, no time to spare a word for the grizzly?
And it really looks like I'm a cat, like being held by the nape of my neck, as I just kind of hang there limp while this like mechanical hand just drags me across.
A wasted trip, I'm afraid.
Yeah, the Magitech mount.
Catch up with a former mentor while you parleyed with the rabbits, but it seems our paths were not to cross. Having an astrologian beside you on the road is surprisingly convenient. And it doesn't hurt that he's making strides with this light-hearted banter. In any case, as we made our way around Eorzea, we saw that much of the continent was in various stages of chaos. A certain amount of disorder is to be expected. The final days are over, and the people no longer have a common threat binding them together. That's the thing with these fledgling troubles, eh? You need to keep an eye out, lest they mature into full-grown headaches. So, for what reason have so many esteemed personages seemed fit to gather?
So much acting. I'm telling you guys, it's the biggest RPG, the most anime.
I see you've already stolen away my traveling partner with the promise of unexplored ruins and scholarly glory.
Was that a spaceship? Yes. Yes, it
It is
was.
not for mine own indulgence, but rather the fulfillment of my commitment to the Loperids.
Laporit.
Ah, of course. And if you have a Stinian rounding out your group, you'll likely have all the members you need.
Feeling left out? I could put in a good word for you, if you like.
We may have been released from our obligations, but I'll never be free of that merciless wit of yours, will I?
Doing New Game Plus? Oh no.
Serious.
This is still a game.
It's best I sit this one out.
They patched more game in.
Too many
They keep doing
asylums
that.
consorting with one another might be seen as a cause for concern in certain quarters. I'll return to my usual reconnaissance and scout out the situation in the Far East. Feel free to share if you come across any interesting
I guess if the anime heroes start having like shadowy meetings, that would be a little anxiety inducing, wouldn't it?
Till we meet again.
Shall we also hasten our departure? Sir Estinian will wonder what hath become of us.
Yeah, I want to see this treasure. Let's get some treasure. Wait, they nerfed Thancred's turn? Did he used to have a different, like, character turning animation or something? Alright, where are we going? Ilzabard. Damn it! Fuck! Oh, it's back in Thavnir. Yeah. Wait, my home's in Thavnir. What class? White Mage. I have only ever played White Mage. No, that's not true. I've done a couple of other jobs a little bit. But White Mage is my main for sure. And used to like Thancred in Trust, he used to go, my turn. I see, he used to. Well, no Trust this time. He's gonna take it easy. Yes. Sweet fucking regalia. Oh, actually, hold on a minute. It's under character, isn't it? Yeah. I want to pull up that mecha hand. Or this is so stupid. Look at me. Just getting carried outside, like a cat, like a dog that was in the middle of peeing on the couch. This guy got to drag me around. Yeah, like a kitten, exactly. Oh, see my undies. How embarrassing. Cover your modesty, Cloudiroth. Hey, welcome back, Jess. I don't need food right now. Although if I'm gonna try to do crafting soon, maybe I do need to stock up on food. You tried Starlight Coke. I did. Coke Zero anyway. I actually really liked it. A bit sweeter. Kind of had like a cotton candy sort of flavor to it. That's the best I could identify it as. It was slightly fruity, I guess. Maybe a little bit of cherry. Hints of cherry. Like cherry cotton candy. There. Get out of here, cursor. Ruining my anime immersion. It was just it kind of tasted like sugar, but in the way that sugar has a good flavor and it's not just sweet, but not quite like caramel. Ooh. All's Doll's Legacy. Content. Gameplay. Oh, you can do it with trust? I probably should the first time. Alright, I'm gonna be right back. I have to use the restroom, and then finally, dungeons. Right. Let's queue, baby.
Victory will be ours!
I stand ever ready.
Right then.
Victory will be ours!
Right then.
Victory will be ours!
I stand ever ready.
Did it. Dungeon time. New music, new enemies. I get to cast some spells. Resolutely tuck away my map. Right. If I can remember what the buttons are. Luckily, I'm embarrassing nobody but myself if I fuck it up. I know this theme. This is a pretty basic theme in the game, right? I forgot to use the,
Hold still.
I will not hold back!
Lawrence, been a fan since the IG days. Wanted to drop in and let you know your streams a few months ago inspired me to 100% Doom 2016, which I finished today. Awesome, Angry Mudkip. That's a great game. And a really fun game to 100% as well. Like, just the right amount of stuff, I feel like. And the lore is pretty rewarding, too. So, I'm glad you enjoyed it. Ooh. Yeah, exactly, Teton. I'm trying to find my Final Fantasy legs again.
This will hurt.
Oh, that's thin air. What is the... It's that one. That's what I wanted to do. I always save a file from my HUD save. I always hated when I got back to 14 and had to redo it. Yeah, that sucks. Wait, that's not the right. Yeah, I probably need to update it, but for the longest time I had my HUD configuration like exported and just put on Google Drive. So in a worst case scenario, I always at least had that. You know, critical Windows failure, I've got to blow everything away. At least for the love of God, don't make me redo all my... Like, I think the frustrating thing is like HUD layout and settings are kind of two separate things and they can both be exported, I think. I made that mistake once.
Gloves are off.
Yeah, I'm still kind of experimenting with HUD layout. I'm pretty happy with how it is now. I think the biggest thing was just accepting that I should scale the UI. That has made it so much better. I'm frustrated that it took me so long to consider it. I think that makes it look a little less ridiculous to spectators as well. But I know it's still a lot. It's still a lot. And it all looks very, like, austere. There's so many buttons. So many icons. There's a lot of bullshit flying over all around the screen. It's 14 with picking up as a newcomer. Yes. I would say yes, because the values it offers now are exactly the ones it offered before. And there's just a whole lot of it. That doesn't mean you'll like it, though. That's kind of the disclaimer I try to make. Because there's a lot of it, and it's well made. But if you don't like JRPGs, it's probably just not going to be for you. Despite the fact that it is well made and there's a lot of it. That's kind of the two things. But if you want the world's longest anime, coupled with the world's biggest action RPG, you can't really call it an action RPG. No, it's just an RPG. MMORPG. You have to move around a little bit, but yeah, there's a free trial. Oops. I was just gonna run through it. Nope. But yeah, it's free. I don't know what the new account process is like. In the past, Square hasn't been the best at account management and account services. So in the past, even if it is free, sometimes signing up for an account properly and registering an email could be a problem. But I think they've largely fixed that stuff. Their account management is still kind of crap. Okay. Then yeah, make an account, and it's probably fine. It's probably fine. I think it's only when you try to change stuff later that it can be an issue, but... Okay, so yeah, even that part is not necessarily free, because you might have to jump through a couple of hoops to get up and running, but it is a good game. There's the whole Steam and non-PC bullshit. Yeah, that sucks. I am glad that I never had this game associated with Steam. It's always just been direct from Square. So it's been okay for me, but I also haven't really had any problems. Although I think there was some weird merging of Square accounts with Final Fantasy accounts or something somewhere along the way. My user account does have a 1 on the end of it. That's how I'll say that. So I have had issues in the past, and that I had to just be just had to register a new thing. Something got orphaned or locked or something, and it just was gone. But it was minor. I don't remember what it was. Something dumb.
Allow me.
I already had my 11 Square account, so I added 14 to it. I think that's what it was. I think it had something to do with my email was being used for Final Fantasy 11, and I tried to log in for that. Or maybe it has something to do with the fact that I played 14 1.0 and then wanted to play again at 2.0 and might not have had... I don't know. I can't remember why or how. Oh, so there's a WoW expansion reveal tomorrow? I mean, if there's a Blizzard cinematic, that's pretty cool. Those are usually worth watching. Maybe, hopefully their cinematics team didn't all quit or something. Oh, Black Betty and Bajam. Playing Final Fantasy and Bajam. It's like a little onion jellyfish. It's got ears too. Getting hit with. What was that? I got toxicosis.
I will not hold back.
About Aqua Veil. It's gonna be like that. don't like that there's colors. That's going to be important. I am blanking hard. There it is. Control F. What the heck? Where the heck is Medica 2? I don't think I need it so much for this boss, though.
Hold still.
AI is pretty good at dodging. It's actually pretty smart, because I feel like that's also an instructional tool. As long as you follow the AI, they will demonstrate to you how to walk through some of these damage phases. There you go, Anastinian. Maybe that's just the styling of the boss. Blue and a red tentacle?
I will end this farce.
Not. Oh, okay.
Something special for you.
You underestimate me!
Justinian's so mad. Best example of trust being a tutorial is in the second trial fight in Endwalker. Ishtola sees the ether, so she dodges everything. I hadn't really thought about it from that angle. So did the different AI actually dodge differently? They all seem to sort of perfectly walk through all the dodgeable damage. I never played Phantasy Star Online 2. I did for a little bit. I played the version of it that's on Xbox. I rolled a very well endowed anime beast. She's kind of a work of art. I should show her off one of these days. Ooh. Going to the planet core. Ooh, this is a cool looking room. Oh yeah, those weird little death bots that accidentally conquered the galaxy just to prove they were hard. Ooh, shark! Cool. Big points for shark. Not a whole lot of dungeons have sharks. This room's a reference to the Alzadal undersea ruins from Final Fantasy XI. Oh. I didn't know that. I played a lot of 11, but I saw very little of 11. 11 is an amazing game.
Hold still.
It's crazy to think back on it. What an outlier 11 was, not only as a Final Fantasy game, but as an online game. It honestly kind of has the balance and affectation of an online Souls game. Like, massively multiplayer online Souls was what Final Fantasy XI was.
You underestimate me!
Is 11 the one with Blitzball? No, that's 10.
Hold still.
11 was the MMO.
You're mine!
'14 has had a couple of other homages to 11, which is nice. The whole, like, what was it called? The, like, side mini game thing? Bosgen Front, there we go. Kind of existed as a Final Fantasy XI mode. Gear? Oh, it's like an armory chest. Alright then. 11 gave me permanent PTSD about getting killed and worrying about de-leveling. Yeah. What a moment in gaming Big moments in gaming. The first time you leveled down in Final Fantasy XI. Oh, fighting that. All right. Oh, are you gonna bring the shark inside? Oh no, you're just siphoning shark energy. I respect that. No, okay, there they are. Look at that. Oh, that's a lot of fish.
This will hurt.
Yeah, it will. It's gonna be an interesting fight. So many fish. A lot of fish battling. See that shark? Music is such a ride, jeez. Always defies expectation. There's always something a little bit quirky about it. Fresh. Something inspired. Being a little too superlative, I think. Still, it's pretty good. Steaton, thank you for the prime.
Allow me.
Be my guest. Are these randos that are in his group? No, it's AI. There's a mode in this game now where you can have AI teammates. What's Estina? I always relish the opportunity to cast it, but I don't remember what it is.
I will not hold back.
Where is it? Damn it, he's not even paralyzed anymore. Oh yeah, I forgot about the Divine Benison change too. You can just throw little shields on people. Oh, there it is. There. Trusts are based on the 12 Gambit system. Can you customize the AI behaviors of the other characters? Gambit system is pretty cool. No, I wish. That almost would be too good, I think.
Hold still.
If you could tune AI players so that they would always be better than other humans, I don't think that would be to, I don't know. I feel like then you'd almost be discouraging people from playing together.
Something special for you.
played through 14 almost entirely as a single-player game, only doing multiplayer for matchmaking when needed. Yeah, it's perfectly serviceable at that. But it's crazy to me that... Well, not crazy. It's surprising to me that they're working on even removing that necessity. Like, what? It's such an interesting idea, because how would any other company make any kind of business case for that, than including a feature like that, especially into old content, is something that will attract new players, or like giving people the opportunity to play with other players less. Like the whole point, or one of the points of an online game, is that you see other players, you see the stuff that they have, and like it creates an air of awareness about extended purchases. So for a game to include an option that lets you play with AI over other players is pretty wild. It doesn't happen much. I can see why, if they're thinking a lot further into the future where they might discontinue the MMO service but want players to still experience the MSQ. Huh, I never thought about it from that perspective. I would agree with the ultra long-term view aspect of it, though, of just like making it a product that could potentially appeal to everyone. There's a laser and a slash bot. Oh, that's cool. Oh, cool. Okay. Ah. We talked about the Kingdom Hearts 4 announcement yet. Or wait, was there something other than Kingdom Hearts 4? Because the answer is no. And I'm kind of excited. I'm into it. I liked it. I want to see more.
Hold still.
I think only recently have I found... Oh, shit. Found the strength and wisdom to... Oh, crap. What does that mean? No, those are lasers? Oh, I see. Okay. Alright. I found the wisdom. I finally let go the hatred in my heart. And I think I really like Kingdom Hearts.
This will hurt.
I've embraced that the story being batshit is the point. I think I really like that. I think I like that a lot. Oh, I see. They're marked as 1 and 2. Like you can't like Metal Gear
Something special for you.
and not like Kingdom Hearts, or like think that Kingdom Hearts' story is stupid, you know?
Gloves are off.
I didn't give enough faith and enough awareness. I didn't give people's self-awareness enough credit. Wait, oh. Wish you didn't have to play through 27 Kingdom Hearts games to get the story. That's the beauty, you don't. Like, it makes just as much sense whether you've done it or not. It's just how much you want. Story experience is identical.
This will hurt.
What? That's Tank Buster, right? That's that symbol? Kingdom Hearts 4 follows after 3, no thanks. Yeah, I wasn't super into 3, but I don't know, I could play another Kingdom Hearts. I just want them to have more shots on goal. You know, just make more games. Make more games, please God. Like, if you're gonna make us wait 6 years for something that still is kind of like, it can make no sense and be dumb in like 3 years. It doesn't have to be 7 or 8. Just make another one, man. What's going on? Ooh, that's why I love the mobile games so much. That's a good point. Yeah, there are a bunch of smaller games that did seem like they were a little more rapid fire. I played, what was it? Oh my god. Chain Cross, Unlimited Cross Chain. One of the mobile apps was actually pretty cool. The one where all the Keyblades were in 3. The Keyblade NATO. Union Cross, yeah. Oh my god, I forgot about that. Dude, Kingdom Hearts 3 is insane. Like, thinking back on it, what the hell was even the last, like, 2 hours of that game? Where's my phone? Did Kingdom Hearts 3 come out on PC? It did, right? I gotta look this up. Where I left my phone. I think I left it in the kitchen. Usually that's what I'm like, tallying up things that I'm eating in my... Epic, but yeah, on PC? Oh, shit. Maybe Kingdom Hearts 3 should be in the Extravaganza. I haven't seen it on PC. I feel like that game could probably look pretty cool, even if it is a ridiculous game. But like seeing Kingdom Hearts stuff rendered in a modern, seeing like Toy Story stuff rendered in a modern engine with really good lighting. I remember it being a pretty game. Yeah, that's the thing too. Like, theoretically, it's open to. Everyone talks about Star Wars, but it could also be Marvel, right? Like you can have Sora go to New York and swing around with Spider-Man and solve mysteries with Spider-Man. Sora can have a Spider-Man Keyblade or like a. It's just Spider-Man, really. Oh, well, I guess... Well, Sony has the movie rights, right? No. Star Wars, Marvel, Tron, Alien is technically a Disney property now. So many IPs. Yeah. I don't suppose... Like, I wouldn't expect that there are, like, boundaries to what they can and can't include. Indiana Jones? Ugh. Sure, why not? I wouldn't... I don't know if, like... I don't know how deep the relationship goes. And how liberal the IP sharing is. It's interesting to think about... it's interesting to think about that because Kingdom Hearts, at least by my reckoning, has always been so ethereally weird with its presentation that I never really suspect any... I'm trying to say here. The injection of brand doesn't always feel like it's commercialized, even though that's essentially what it is. So seeing Sora like go to all sorts of weird worlds and have weird melodramatic relationships and speeches that make no sense.
This will
there. Sure. Why not? That sounds actually pretty cool. Especially with like more and more ridiculous looking game engines.
I will not hold back.
3, Square Enix wasn't allowed to use many Disney characters. Yeah. What's weird is they didn't even use their own. Like they were like, oh, we can't use as many Disney characters. Aw, shucks. Guess we better toss out all of our own characters too. I guess I remember seeing some people on like the Reddit threads wishing for more Final Fantasy to return to the series. I don't know if it's... Nothing about the trailer implied that it would. It seems like they've... I wonder why that happened. I was really curious about that with 3. Oh yeah. That's true, there are some Kingdom Hearts stuff in the park sometimes. I remember Kingdom Hearts 1 being pretty rough. Like, mostly the camera was a pain. Kingdom Hearts 2 was pretty good. had a lot of mini games, which was pretty cool. I remember running around the mall in the Toy Story segment a lot, like too much. I remember like all of Arendelle, the Tangled Kingdom, like all of that is in the game for very little reason. You can run around, but there's like nothing to do and there's nobody to talk to. I remember doing like a sled ride. I remember jumping through a lot of rings in Big Hero 6 world. I'm just listing the things I remember from the game. It's just like a series of broken memories. What a weird experience playing that game was. I remember there were some choice cutscenes though. I don't remember how far into the game they were. There was some good drama in that game. That's not the one where Donald died though, is it? Man, that's a Hall of Famer. I love hearing either Donald or Goofy try to even start to talk about whatever's happening in any situation. Having to say the word, like Donald having to say the word heartless it's already funny. That's it. They invented all of this lore just to make Donald say heartless over and over. And it worked. And it's funny. You didn't enjoy the one-to-one recreation of Let It Go with the boys creeping in the background? Yeah, that was super weird. It was super weird. And there's like no reason for her to sing it in context either. It changed from you going to worlds and kind of reenacting the events of the movie alongside the characters to going to the worlds and having like baffling interactions with those characters around like micro plots that are immediately resolved, and then just other things happen, and then you're done. It's so confused, I guess. Anyway, this music rocks. Maybe we'll get another Port Royale section, another Pirates of the Caribbean world. Yeah, that's right. Kingdom Hearts 2 was like, with like 30% Pirates of the Caribbean. You went there a lot, because that was the hot shit. Oh boy, what do we got? What's this? Billowing bolts! Oh, that's pretty. Gosh. What a dumb minigame. That's awesome. Spin! Is it R? Ooh. Okay. I did it. I put a shield on him before he got hit, I think. I'm a good healer. It did the thing. Don't want to be under the yellow, I guess. Ah! Ooh, that's tight. Okay. That is what that means. That split.
Hold still.
The spin. I'm gonna go this way. Feeling spicy. How long are you gonna hold it? Jeez. Ooh. Oh, you can't. Oh shit! You can't 180. Oh no. Oh no. No. bot. Let's see. Now, how embarrassing would that have been? It's going to be such a great golden saucer minigame. Oh, yeah. What about, like, player curling? That'd be great. Send one person spinning and then other people have to, like, guide them. Love that mechanic. It's really good. That's really fun. I appreciate just the dedication to, like, trying to spice things up. There was a shortcut where you respond. Yeah, I realized that as soon as I started running. Like, yeah, you could probably warp. Hell. Truth be told, again, I hate to bring it up, but I'm just, like, washing in it. Just how liquid, buttery smooth the frame rates are. It's not chunketing up. No chunk! 100% no chunk. I didn't know it was possible. Oh my gosh, this is the whole thing, though. Oh dear. There's not one from this. Oh shit. Usually there's like a teleport. Okay, I think there'll be one on the other side. I think there will. I hope there will. It would be much more embarrassing to run the entire dungeon again. You can use return to go back to the entrance. Oh, okay. Ah, crap. Alright. Thank you, Dreyfus. It's good to see you. How's life been? I'm obviously behind on 14, but having a great time. Gonna get back in the swing. But the top's got me, you know how it is. How fucking weird is that Discovery bought out Warner? Because I feel like it should be the other way around. Yeah, I don't know. I don't have any head for, like, once money gets above a certain number, it's just like, it's just another reality, so it does seem like it should be the other way around, I guess. Discovery already bought a lot of stuff, a lot of TV networks. I think maybe that's it, is like TV networks are a lot of money, more than we'd think. Got COVID in February, but it wasn't that bad. Oh, I'm glad it wasn't that bad. I have yet to get it, so I haven't even thought about getting it, to be honest. I guess that's, you know, nobody really. I wear masks, I should say. Just realized I put my foot in my mouth. But I guess I've just gotten used to it being a thing in the world, and I guess it's weird that I haven't grabbed it yet because I've done stuff. I don't know. Maybe the vaccine is doing what it's supposed to do. Still rating in 2 statics. My ult static cleared the new Savage on week 1 for the first time, but only the last hour before the reset. Damn. That's awesome. How was the new fight? New guy and my friend static meshed pretty well. We matched our best prog rate in that group, 12 weeks. Cool. Maybe you already got it, but it was super weak. Maybe? This will hurt. Sounds like it's going well. But you haven't gotten it yet either, Jess?
Hold still.
Yeah, it's just like, I mean, I'm personally hearing stories about people that fully vaccinated, wore masks, and have gotten it. And I'm like, well, shucks. I'm vaccinated and I've worn masks most of the time. Been a couple of times where I've gone maskless. I don't know, I'm just surprised. Seems like I should have grabbed it. I'm not regretting it. I don't want it. I think what I want more than anything is the universe to give me permission to just like take a couple of days off from everything. But I think I always want that. So I don't think that that's really evidence of anything. I think it's just cool to like have everything be cleared off your plate for a while. Sweet video games to play. And we're picking up steam with Inside Games. Really cool. almost at 100,000 subscribers. I'm really excited. Ooh. I like the really narrow strip. I'm gonna have to... if I can turn in time. Okay. Whew. Passed. Well, thanks, Crab Foam. Yeah, it's really gratifying to build. I mean, it's interesting to think about also bringing up Discovery because I think Rooster Teeth is part of that. So it's like, it's sort of thinking like if I worked there, the things I made would be part of that as well, just getting traded around. Whereas at least this way, it's something that it's more intimate, I guess. Something that I actually control and own. It won't get deleted from YouTube because it was seen as like a liability risk after a merger or something. I'll be the one taking the liability risk.
Hold still.
This is going to leave a mark.
Yes, it is a Beyblade, you're right. Oh no, I got stamped. That's okay. Doesn't matter. You have a Beyblade next to you? Let's go. Did anyone Beyblade enough to develop technique? Like, did you figure out a certain way to let it rip? Or she runs up at the end. This is dope. Gotta sleep. Enjoy the cutscenes. Alright, thanks for watching. Thanks for the information, too. Thanks for answering my questions. Ooh, a Darber doublet of scouting. I don't think I can wear that. Yeah, I'm gonna watch some cutscenes, then I'll call it a night, too. I'm gonna do the Alliance raid when you get it unlocked. Yes. People said it's really cool. That's been the feedback I've heard.
What have we here?
'Tis not unlike a Hunnish alchemical furnace in design.
Oh, you meant tonight. How much more story is it
One way
to
we might
unlock
find
it?
out.
Got the best song in the game.
Stop! You mustn't touch it.
I mean, there's some heaters in 14 though. Is it better than the Power Man 5000 knockoff track? That one's pretty hot.
Vritra! Oh, my apologies. Should I continue calling you Varshan?
You may address me as you wish. My nature is no longer a secret. Still, this is not a setting I imagined for our reunion. Surely you've not entered these ruins as common looters.
Would that we could deny your accusations, but I fear you're not far from the truth.
Looking at least another hour to finish this raid. Another
Grateful.
hour.
Might we beseech thee to explain
Best song in the
nature
game, though.
of this strange contrivance?
Oh, like another hour and a half? Ooh.
It was crafted by our alchemists at my behest.
Maybe I'll save it for next time
For
then.
the purpose of sealing something away.
Just moved to the West Coast and it's weird seeing streamers log off at a reasonable time. Not at 3 a.m. every night? Yeah.
Perhaps I should simply show you.
I'll use this time also to plug the April 20th 420 Extravaganza coming up. Dedicating the whole day to one really long stream. It's getting baked as fuck and playing a series of very weed-friendly games. Some good stuff. A lot of music. A lot of intense audio and visual. I like music. I like rhythm games. I like games with bright lights and flashing colors. So, that's the idea. Oh, also, I have a copy of... Somebody sent me a copy of Heavy Metal from like the 80s. So, might do like a... I don't know.
I have lifted the seal, if only for the moment.
I don't know about reading like comics over Twitch. I could try to like pan a camera over the comic book?
No, my friend. Small.
That might be fun.
This is a functioning gate into the void.
Maybe I'll try that. I can do voices for people. That would be pretty fun. There's some hardcore boobs in there. Boobs and dick, I think. I don't know if I'm allowed to show B and D. Oh yeah, I'm on Leviathan. Oh yeah, it says it up there. Don't be restrained. Express your art. I just wish Twitch wouldn't hold me back with their puritanical values. But yeah, that would be a pretty hot stream, I think. I got a lot of good shit lined up. Stuff like Burnout 3 got working. Child of Eden. It's not a well-known game, but it is an intense one. It's like, well, Rez is also installed. I don't know. Rez is pretty fast. Rez is like 45 minutes.
It came to be hidden in the depths of these ruins.
Oh, there's that. What is it like? There's an old beat 'em up that has really silly like 90s
far to the south,
music samples in it.
And even further into
I mess around with
memory.
that. Yeah, this is post Endwalker, Liznak. Yeah, I'll do a run of Rez. Geometry Wars? Oh.
An age 5 millennia passed when the Algan Empire sent an invading force to the shores of Meracidia.
Damn, Geometry Wars is really good.
Around the commanding figures of Bahamut and Tiamat.
I was thinking about Nex Machina,
to repel the would-be conquerors.
which is another twin-stick shooter. It's got a little more going on. Got really comfy
Bahamut's
sounds.
defeat, however, the tide turned against them.
Don't put Nex Machina.
Desperate to seize any advantage, the Mercidians resorted to summoning primal entities. In response, Emperor Zande forged a covenant with the Cloud of Darkness, sovereign among the all-devouring denizens of the Void. Thus bolstered by icons on one side and Void Scent on the other, the two armies clashed in a battle of unspeakable carnage. So much death, so much loss.
See ya, Jess. Thanks for dropping in. Sorry, you got really baked years ago. Thought you were playing Geometry Wars, but you were just watching the main menu demo for like 30 minutes.
Yet,
Geometry Wars was really pretty.
Witnessed it happen.
Indeed, I did.
Like, Super Stardust.
I heard Tiamat's roar of defiance and sped toward that war-torn land. Along with my sibling, Ashdaya.
This is a reveal, I guess?
Dragons are not male or female as men are wont to classify, but elder sister is the closest a mortal tongue can come to describing what she meant to me. I was the last of our brood to hatch, and Ashdaya cared for me where my sire could not.
I had a habit of getting turbo baked and playing sports games with my friends, but thinking I was controlling their team.
She journeyed south, and I was
That's pretty awesome.
fought against the Void-sent hordes.
Days well spent. And camaraderie and fun.
Yet no matter how many of their vile fiends we cast down, more rose from the abyss to take their place. Faced with an unwinnable war of attrition, Ashdaya risked her all on a final gamble. She plunged through the void gate itself to strike at the root of their strength. I tried to follow in her wake, determined to lend what aid I could. But even as I came upon Alag's glittering tower, I saw the rift close behind her. And Ashdaya has been lost to us ever since.
I find I must retract my earlier claim of historical knowledge. Nowhere in the Crystal Tower's archives did I see mention of such noble sacrifice.
Oh, Connor IGL, thank you for the raid.
That does not surprise me. To Allagan eyes, it must have seemed as if a lone dragon, driven to madness, simply dove through the gate and did not return.
Welcome everyone. Get some popcorn, we're watching anime.
For my part, I spent long years searching for the means to reunite with Ashdaya. Until I could search no more. Until Alag was dust. And the
There's some cozy JRPG vibes happening here.
Large enough to accommodate a dragon forever lost.
But that's just Final Fantasy XIV.
Yet you have the beginnings of a gate right here, under the control of a harnessed device.
Yeah, Connor, this game is a very momentum-based kind of game. There's so much to it that I almost feel intimidated launching it if I haven't gotten up to date on it in a while, so shaking off the rust, shaking the dust off.
That I chanced to find a natural planar fissure. It was, however, far too narrow to admit a worm's bulk. Only after our city rose above
all about a worm's bulk.
I could enlist the aid of our talented alchemists did matters take a favorable turn. Their dedication was beyond reproach. Tirelessly, they worked to expand the fissure, and after decades of toil, it finally grew to a size that a child might pass through.
Not long ago, you told us that you called out to your kin, that Ashdaya's answer was silence. I suspect the conclusion to your tale is not a joyful one.
With hope in my heart,
why does he have horns?
I used the simulacrum to cross the threshold.
It's like races in Star Trek. Sometimes they have ears.
Did not find her.
Sometimes they have big ears. Sometimes they have little head bumps.
Was a host of void scent, clamoring around the opening they had sensed.
That's
'Twas
life.
but a moment, but enough. I had no choice but to retreat and allow the portal to contract once more.
The gate was a threat to your people. You had to decide between endangering Razathan and abandoning your sister. And you chose the latter.
'Twas not that thy siblings scorned thy call. 'Twas that she was trapped beyond a barrier through which neither roar nor dragon may pass. Even now, in the desolate world of the 13th.
I can scarce imagine your pain, yet it was wise not to linger in that place. Too long a sojourn, and even a being of your power risks being warped into a creature of the void. You've seen this phenomenon before, when we stepped into the darkness.
I actually don't remember when Nero turned purple. But I'm gonna bluff, and I think it'll work.
Turned purple? Well, yes. His wounds had allowed the void's corruption to enter his body and twist his ether.
I knew it. Of the camera angles for your little dude? Yeah.
Longer,
They've had them.
he would have been fully transformed.
Excuse me. They have them stand further apart now. But yeah, in the past there'd be some very harsh, like,
No.
over-the-shoulder shots.
I speak only of possibilities.
Looking at this little nugget on the ground. So
The
good.
scales of the first brood are extraordinarily resistant to ethereal fluctuations. They are the protective talisman's core components after all, and even the corruption I described would struggle to overcome.
Yeah, social distant.
Of course. With the warding scale in one's possession, one could conceivably survive a stay in the 13th without being warped by its energies.
Also, like Star Trek, they always do this sort of like
Be that as it may, it is too late. to
fantasy
rescue my
babble.
sister. 5,000 years too late.
where they logically divine how to use magic in some kind of way to solve the
Others look to
problem.
me for guidance and protection.
They talk about it in very practical, logical, and scientific terms.
So when I sensed intruders in the ruins, I came only to ensure that the gate remained closed. That, and to secure the treasure, of course. I wish only to forget the rest.
Okay. All right. That was tragic. He lost his dragon friend in the void. Now she's a heartless. We're still in here. Do I click on the next one? I'll just click on the next one. There we go. Let's get out of here. I highly recommend finishing out this specific quest. Okay. I believe in you. Put my faith in you. How's there been no Kingdom Hearts event in Final Fantasy XIV? That's an interesting question. Yeah, when Kingdom Hearts 3 launched, I don't think there was anything going on in 14. I could be wrong about that. Disney holding its clutches by the neck. Yeah, that's always been very confusing. Like, who owns the rights to Sora and like the Kingdom Hearts specific stuff? Is that all Disney? I don't know. Sora, Riku, and Kairi are Square's property. Okay. And there are non-Disney areas in Kingdom Hearts games. You could go to Twilight Town, you know, in 14. That'd be cool. Yeah, I have no idea. Maybe it was just judged as never being worth it. Or the people, maybe the business units that manage Kingdom Hearts inside of Square don't want to do that sort of thing. Who knows? Restriction hinges upon the etheric density of the soul in transit. Yep, they're explaining the situation very scientifically. Yes. 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 That treasure. Need that treasure. Alright, there's been a lot of reading. Music is just so relaxing. Oh my god. It's like drifting. I guess it is it's like waltz time, right? Yeah. That's why it kind of feels like it's like swinging. The only times I dislike the silly scientific explanations is if they eventually contradict themselves later. Which, this game is really pretty amazing in how little that happens. Yeah, for as much lore as there is, it's kind of astounding that it's all internally consistent. That is the weird thing, is like, they do that technobabble stuff, but a lot of those systems are consistent in the way they refer to them and the rules that they say that they operate by, so... They figured it out pretty early on. Yeah, it's pretty cool. It's nice because it makes you respect the intelligence of the characters, and they can basically ask the questions you'd probably be asking. It makes sense that characters would question certain things, especially when magic shit starts exploding. All right. Is that the one I needed to, Is that the one I needed to do? Does something cool happen now? Hey, young turkey. Yeah, I'm not gonna be streaming for too much longer. Probably this cutscene. Whatever's about to happen. Yeah, okay. This is the shit. That's pretty Kingdom Heartsy. Jeez. This is a pretty sick evil lair. This is where I go to brood. Uh-oh, is it a hot dragon man? I bet it's a hot dragon man. Hot dragon man with abs. That's just like Final Fantasy 1 Gold Bez, right? Chaos. Okay, they're talking. Yeah, the things are talking. Funky bass line. That is a plotting bass line right there. Plotting and plotting. This is also Golbez's theme? Okay. It did feel pretty, it felt pretty old school. But sometimes they intentionally write music like that in this game. Huh. Yeah, this is pretty peak anime. Just shouting. Shouting in his evil lair floating between dimensions. Alright. Rad cutscene. I'm glad I was advised to stick around for that. Seems like a build-up to the next trial series, but I don't know considering its inclusion to the MSQ there. Yeah, I guess we'll see. This could end up being somebody else, but it certainly looks and sounds like Golbez. Maybe it's the Stranger of Paradise crossover we've been waiting for. Maybe it's Jack. And with that bomb, with that outrageous lore bomb, I'm going to call it a night. Thank you all very much for watching. Thanks for anyone who's just lurking. Appreciate you. I was very proud, very happy to be your background noise for today, and I'd like to do it again in the future. Let's see here. What do I got coming up? Tomorrow's an Inside Games day, so I'm going to spend the afternoon writing. And then streaming in the evening. I think it's War Stride Challenges. It's like a speedrunning first-person shooter game. Kind of reminds me of what was it? There's Speedrunners from Hell, and then there was another one. Anyway, looks like a really cool game. Looks like my kind of thing. Go fast, shoot targets. And then Wednesday is the April 20th Weed Extravaganza, where I'm gonna get baked as hell and then play a bunch of weed-friendly games, both contemporary and from times past. An entire exploration of watching video games while baked. So, hope you guys enjoy. I'm gonna find some other things to do too. I'm gonna read a copy of Heavy Metal, and then I have a book of cyber jokes. I think I'm gonna try to find that, and then do some kind of like audience thing. Maybe like sub goals for cyber jokes. Who doesn't want to hear some good cyber jokes? So, should be a fun day. All right, have a good night, everybody. Have a great rest of your week, and I hope to see you again sometime. But have a good night regardless. See you guys later.